Hello everybody who is tuning in and popping in now. Just now if you can see me, let me know if I've got the aspect or I need to rotate this thing. I'm going to just start tagging everybody as we continue on. Alright, let's go Kane. Let me see if I can find this link first. This might be easier. Copy link, send you down. Let me know how the audio is. Let me know if it's coming across fine. I've never streamed from the phone before, so this is newer for me. So prepare for some scuff. That's all I can say. And either way you look at it, welcome on into anybody who is coming. We've got the Plasma Blast box break. I can't. Chris. No. Ty. Mill. I can't tag anybody, unfortunately. I've sent all the links across. Not sure why that's like that, but we've got the amazing Plasma Blast. Now at the back I've got some of the returns. There's a little teaser here for you now. So, Alec, thank you. Welcome on in. I haven't figured out how this chat works, but I can see you there. Bring them on camera. Put them down there. Yeah, I mean, I've got quite a few. I'm getting too much glare there. I think I want to do this box break first because that's I'm tasked to do this. So I think I'll just like cracking into this, do the boring stuff and get it out of the way. So here we go, one Plasma Blast. Still have some art sets available. Here we are.
I love you, Dad.
Oh. Got a phone call. Can't deal with that right now. But we'll get them out. We'll get them all put in. But yeah, how's your day been otherwise? Hello. Getting messages and phone calls. The day's not stopping. Alright. So what's the better way to do this, you reckon? Seal them up, put them in there, and then as they get them, I'll just shuffle them up afterwards. That seems like the best to me. And they can just see what they got. Alright, just to do this 30 more times. Although people, I hope they don't mind not getting an art set in a particular order. The number means nothing. I've got to give it to you streamers. How you can work looking through that camera. I can't do it. I'm running out of space here. These bloody lights are heating up the room. I'm probably talking directly into the mic. Prepare for scuff, as Alec would say. That one's going a bit over, but that's fine. We have a few plasma blast boxes left, or booster packs left. They're currently going for 400 for the art set. As you can see, they're going to be an unweighed art set. I will shuffle them up. Courtney, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are we? How's your day? How are you feeling from that long drive back? Oh wow, Alec, I didn't realize you were off traveling again. Hi Kane, how are you? I tried to tag you earlier, but I couldn't, so I just sent the link. That's good to see you arrived. Right now I've cracked the box open and I'm just tagging up all the packs with their security seals. And then I'll put them into their art sets, I'll shuffle them up, and then it'll come down to the list. Feeling like $1,000,000. That's good to hear. Fire rescue thing today. Ah, okay. Well, if you have to watch this afterwards, it will be up later. I'll probably see if I can download it and upload it to the YouTube, so it stays a bit better. I did the same for the box break that Courtney actually did for us. And the whole body sitting up there. I've got a trimmed down version I actually have to put up as well. So we'll just probably now we've got enough. To do the art sets. There we are. Also, you are actually working in the fire station. Actually, I had a friend that used to do that. Rural, not metropole. Used to just sit on the radios, I think you'd call them. He was out at Wallaroo, South Australia. Did that after the army. Nice change of pace. So yeah, well, this is the most riveting part of the stream, unfortunately, but hopefully I'm not getting any more phone calls for this stream. I'm rural today. On standby has been incredibly short nationwide. Really, I didn't. Normally people jump into rural to go get the time up and then they go metropole. Wouldn't expect yours to be short ever. That's interesting. Fire and rescue New South Wales. Well, this is good to watch while I'm cleaning up from the last night's stream. That's good to hear. I'll try to keep it in there nice. So, I just bought an Evolutions booster box actually. $950, including shipping and fees. So, if that's something you're interested in, it's going to be between you and Omar to fight about who wants it first. Which is surprising that an Evolutions booster box is stored at that $1,000 mark for so long. I can't believe you went through almost all of the celebrations I gave you. 150 packs. Oof. Break it myself. There you are. So, yeah, but after this we actually have Alex stream today around 5 o'clock, he said. He's got a Dream League box, I believe. Is it Dream League? I don't know if he's still here. He's doing $25 a pack. So 2 live streams today on the Pokemon City. Should be good. I've got this card here because my son came back from school. We've been trading for old arts. We made a little hustler. Don't worry about hustle GPT. He's making a killing on the playground. And I'll tell you something I found interesting as well. Where is it? Let's see if I find it one moment. He came back with this. Now I don't know why someone's bringing graded cards. A kid in year 4 is bringing back graded cards, but this is actually pretty clean. I couldn't find where the error is, or where the damage, but. Yeah. Oh yeah, the kids love the fake cards as well. Yeah, it is a legit card. It does have some damage. I guess that's the biggest thing with kids playing around, saying that they've kept it in a sleeve in perfect condition. I believe the damage is up in the corner. I don't know if I can pick it up in this light. It's like a dent. Either way. Let's get back to this. Yeah, I bought it off my son. I'm not allowed to just take it as I wish. I've just got to figure out how to price a moderately damaged, I'd say, because any dent is pretty significant. Good for a binder. So yeah, eventually I'll put it up on my single website unless you're interested in it. I traded him actually for sealed booster bundles from Scarlet and Violet. Still got a whole bunch of those, and my hot take on them is buy them. They're great, and I think they're going to outperform ETBs. Not advice. Only places to park your money though. How do you do this? I have to stare around the phone camera as I'm doing all this. Courtney, I don't know. And watch, my phone will die halfway through. Alright, probably about halfway through the pack, looking at how many stickers I've got left. Alright, okay, now I'll send through some photos and I'll get a price up after this stream. If you're keen for some packs or the Lugia. I've got no attachment to it, I always plan to sell it. Actually, the only alt art that I'm really after at the moment is the Giratina. I feel like I need to get myself one of those. So I've just, this packaging. Hopefully it's not too bad. The last time I did something like this was when I made a variety of mystery packs for Japanese a while ago, and I had broken about 9 Japanese booster packs. Booster boxes on stream, and it made up about 12 packs. Why is... Holy shit. Everyone's messaging me now. Sorry guys. I'll have to get to you later. Alright. Slowly getting through these. Another pack here. I did spend about 2.5 hours having a yarn to Josh from Poker Hits today, which was good to meet some people in the hobby finally. Traveling all the way out from Queensland, or down from Queensland. Diaga. In about a week actually, I've got an event down in Wollongong called Gamma, so that should be pretty fun. I've got to make up some more boxes, get all my prices with singles sorted out. I'm excited to see how that goes. It's just another collector's event. Oh, I came in sideways. Can't do much about that. So, I actually had a chance to pick up some of the Plasma Storm, which is the stronger of these packs. I couldn't believe the price difference. These ones, about 100. The others were $200, I think. Alright, the last 10 to go. So, yeah. So the PSA return that I have actually, I had bought 12 lots of Cosmic Eclipse Trainer Gallery, roughly about $70 each, Australian. Got them shipped, maybe 75, let's say, for a set after shipping. This was back in 2020, I believe, maybe 2021, the end of 2021. And I've just got this sub back after 2.5 years. Pretty much right after I hit submit on this PSA submission, which was 500 cards, they'd raised the price, and then about 2 days later they said they're cutting off all subs and they stopped grading cards for about 6 months. So they sat there at the back end of that $7 million card backlog that they had, and eventually ended up getting it all paid. And so I hadn't heard anything from the sub itself for about 18 months. So when they're like, all right, we're ready for you to pay the $15,000 in grading fees, I was like, because as you can imagine, life goes on. So I had to quickly scroll up some funds for that. Otherwise, they said you got 60 days or we're going to sell it, which is fair enough. All right, you got to pay what you owe. And as you can see, I've got the cards here, so they have all been paid. But we had chosen in the hype to grade some unique cards. During the hype, we had purchased a bunch of Neo Rev and Neo Genesis, I believe, packs, and had them open on Mitch Marley's stream, as he was breaking a few boxes back then. And we had graded the hollows first. The head came back. And then we were just grading the last common and uncommon cards that we got in those packs, because at that time common and uncommon cards are about $100 to $200. So even if you graded it, you couldn't really make a loss. Now the kind of uncommons and commons have retraced to about $40 to $50, $42 roughly being the average, and the cost of grading is about $37. So perhaps after it all wasn't worth turning it around. So you only really win if you get yourself the 10s for those. We missed out on those $5 grading fees US for that sale that they had going, and then I think they're getting this sub back at $20 US. And then I got slogged with GST and import duties as well. So all that happened, but we did get some really good cards. Actually, I'm going to show off. These ones here, which aren't mine, actually graded these ones for Alexei. I sold these cards as well, and he did really well on them. So right, we're down to the last 6 packs. Then we'll draw these. I'll show you one. You'll be able to guess what the rest are. Floofs. I'll show you it. Hiya! I actually bought those. I just saw the price I paid for them. I paid $450 for the set of them, ungraded. I bought just 3 sets, and I bought just a a graded PSA 10 set, 2 of them for 1200. Ooh. Well, that one going to be okay. It should be fine. Give me a sec. Right. One moment. Vaporeon, my favorite. I actually think I sold Lisa a loose Vaporeon that I graded. So she might have a spare. But good luck trying to pry any of Lisa's collection from her. Jolteon's my favorite, just purely for the jungle card. I think that jungle holo is amazing out of all of them. Even though I own the Umbreon. Alright, and the last final packs. Thank you for being patient while I do all the administrative side of things. Not interesting, I know. I'd be doing this off camera, but I'd hope I'd be recording it anyway. Putting the link up. Now I'm actually doing this with a standing setup. So this table that you see here moves up and down. So if I get tired, rock back and get that chair. Fortunately the chair's a bit squeaky. I've been sitting all day, so I don't mind standing for a little bit. Yeah, even back then I was hesitant to purchase the Poncho Eevees for what the $1 to $2 grand that they were going for, which in hindsight I regret, but at the same time I put my money elsewhere into the sealed boxes of some other more affordable Tokyo DX and Pokemon Center boxes. They ended up from an average of $200 to about $1,200, and I think they're still at that $1,200 range. So it's interesting, we're seeing some price ceilings on some items. And I end up purchasing some sealed boxes of my favorite of those imitation sets. Oh nice, Alex, I didn't know that you had purchased some of those. I had purchased 4 sets or 3 sets. Mario Luigi. Oh, hit that twice now. You still have them, Alex? Alright, that's the last one. So now I'll shuffle these in those piles and then I'll draw the cards out. Shuffle up and deal, everybody's a winner. All right. Sure, do this all on camera. And still one each packed away. Yeah, I'm still Misty and Brock boxes didn't pop like I thought they would. Yeah, I mean, they're what, still about 165 to about 220 for the Misty boxes, and they just didn't have anything in it. But that being said, even some of like the Clara boxes that end up going up, even though they had some stronger sets in them, moved. I love those boxes. I personally think they're amazing. I think I have 2 sets of those. Marnie, oh that's right, Marnie just to the moon. She's an astronaut now. It's really strange. So I have a full art binder collection, English. I couldn't afford Japanese, but I picked it up for $1,000 back in the day, right before everyone started going too nuts on the cards. All right, we're at the point now we can draw this down. Cool. This is an art set going to Thai, 4 packs. Top 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 054021, 054045, 054034, and 054047. Those are your art set. Thank you very much for participating. I'm going to get these packed up and away. Where's the box? I have a specific box room. One moment. Funny enough, I had my Japanese middleman come down and visit me a few months back, and he was telling me when he started off that he was doing Pokemon Center runs, carrying 30 of those Mario Pikachu boxes every day. I'll get this packed up proper, but this is just so we know who's a who's for now. All of this shipping will be coming out tomorrow as well. Alright, make sure I do that on stream. Kane McDonald, this is your art set, 4 packs. Alright, starting off with the Diago 054020, the Porygon 2 054029, the Genesect 054019, and Palkia 054033. Well, back in the day he was selling them for $70 each, and he'd sit there all night packing them to 4 o'clock in the morning, he said. And once he'd finished doing that, he'd have to go to university. So he was making $30 on a box, and he says he tries not to think about it now because he said he was there every single day picking up another 30. Thank you very much. Whose was this? This was Ty's. Was it? No, this is Kane. Thank you very much, Kane. This didn't mention this earlier, but this is all again shipped out tomorrow express. Alright, and I think Chris Steely, 4 packs, and that's it. Everyone wanted to keep these sealed today. Fair enough. These do have some amazing art. Tiago 054042. Porygon 2 054022. Genesect 054048, and Palkia 054039. Yeah, well, I mean, he ended up skating very well, and he's currently doing events in Japan with artists. So he had one the other day. He had 2 Pokemon artists, the Digimon artists there, as well as a few other local Japanese artists where they do signings. It's really interesting. He's based out in Tokyo as well. I believe the show was in Osaka or Nagano, from memory. Alright, thank you once again. Chris Steely, And the last one is myself. There we go. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5, 6. Sorry, I'm taking the cool arts. 031, 037, 028, 030, 018, and 051. The remainder, these ones will go back as I have some pending on another art set, but that's what they're going to be doing for now. I'm going to be putting my 6 into some mystery packs and boxes I'm going to be making up, because I've got some light jungle packs as well, first edition, that I really want to get done. So there we are. That's all of those out of the way. So I guess for now we'll just tidy up here. And we'll start getting back into my PSA sub return. Sure thing. Alright, they're just going to sit over here for now. Alright, what's the best way to do this? We'll start down. I'll make piles 9s and 10s and 8s. We'll just kind of go through the Cosmic Eclipse part of the return. Otherwise I'd be here for another hour. I ended up getting 500 cards graded, and I don't want to spend too long doing that. So here we are. A 10 Dorcal. 9. Alright, I wonder to see which pile is going to tally up first for the Torkoals. Another PSA 10. If I had to hazard a guess, they're probably about $90 a card, and about 45 for one of these. 9. 100 for the 10. Another 9 there. Oh, we've got a Weavile and a 10. Oh, here we are. We've got a Pikachu. 9. This is would have been a great card to get signed by the voice actor. I know a lot of people who did that. Another Torkoal and a 10. Vanessa, her name is. A Weavile and a 10. I'll be breaking these down, maybe selling these as a set of 10s or a set of 9s as well. Here's our first Wishy-Washy. It's a 9. Oh, this one got a 10. Wishy-Washy and a 10. If I'm going too fast or too slow, let me know. Wishy-Washy and a 9. So I had mentioned this earlier in the stream, Wishy-Washy and a 9, that I had purchased 11 sets of these off eBay for about $75 shipped. A Stoutland and a 10. A Stoutland and a 10. So Stoutland and a 9. It'll be interesting to see where these kind of end up. I figured that I might not make much money in any 9s or 8s. Well, 8s would definitely not. A Stoutland and a 10. So they might end up popping into another type of mystery pack. But Stoutland and a 9. I have to still figure that out. I'd be keen on any slabs around the 50 to 60 mark, Chris, if you have a bunch. Oh, I definitely have some there. And our first Excadrill in a 9. That I could probably look to help you out with. Another Excadrill in a 9. What have we got? Another 9, 3 9s for Excadrill. Another 9. Excadrill. Didn't grade that well. We have the Stoutland in the 9. We have the 9 pile taken off, as is tradition. And our first Mimikyu. Look at that. Love that one. in a gem in 10. Alright. Alright. We've got a Weavile in a 9. Oh! Don't fall away from me. We've got a Pikachu in a 9. Another Pikachu in a 9. Whoop! Wrong pile. Trying to upgrade it. There we are, Pikachu in a 10. Funny enough, I sold one of those in a almost a 9.5. Oh, another Pikachu in a 10. For only about 150 bucks, we have a Piplup in a 9. And now, in the last maybe month and a half, I've actually started to move. A Piplup in a 9. Any idea what those chews are worth in a 9 raw? I believe from 35 to 50 max. Another Piplup in a 9. We've got a Weavile in a 9. I might move this slightly over so it's not hitting the light so much. Here we are, our third Pikachu in a 10. So there we are. A Weavile in a 10. We've got a Piplup in a 9. A Piplup in a 9. I'll talk to you about my raw with our deal if you have any left, my guy. Sure thing, yeah, we can follow up after this if you're interested, Alex. And we've on a 9. Another Weavile in a 9. It's pretty consistent with these 9s now. Yep. There we are, back to the 10s. A Torkoal in a 10. There we are. Have we seen that one before? Yes, we did. We started off with the Torkoals. I swear there's some that we're missing. Another PSA 10 Torkoal. And we have a 9 Pikachu. There's a Washy Washy in a 9. More Stoutlands hiding. Oh, and we have a 4th 10 for the Pikachus. So that's above what I was expecting. Ready. And a Pikachu in a 9. What is expected? Ah, 5. The 50% currently passing mark for the Pikachus in a 10. A Torkoal in a 9. We have some Escadrille in a 9. I might move. No, I'll keep going up. And Escadrille in a 10. We have been actually getting more 9s so far for those, so it's good to see a 10 in that finally. I think that's our 7th 9 for the Escadrille. And another. Here we are, the Steelix in a 9. I knew we were missing certain ones. And another one we hadn't seen, a Glade. Now, is that Wallace next to him? Got that in a 9. And here we are, a Glade in at 10. A Wishy Washy in a 10. I think that's our second or third for that. Another Glade in a 9. We have a Weevil in a 9. Charles getting 12 at 9s. A Piplup in a 10. And is that Dawn or May? I can never tell. I always identify them by their beanies. We have a Piplup in a 9. Wishy Washy in a 9. A Piplup in a 9. Another 9 for the Piplup. And this Wish Washy got a 10. Alright, got 30 more to go. Our first 8, actually. Here we are, Wishy Washy. What gave this an 8? Oh yeah. And 9. Alright. Might be time to retire that 9 pile and push it back. It's getting a bit too unwieldy for my liking. Here we are. Someone will fly a plane into that sheer soon. You're not wrong. And we've got a stat land in a 9. I'll have a stat land in a 10. We've got laid in a 9. Oh, here we are, another 10. Glade. Oh, there we go, another Mimikyu in a 10. A Steelix in a 9. So I believe when we opened 2 cases of Cosmic Eclipse, Steelix in a 9. And when we did, I think we got around 25 6 and a 9 character rares in total. None of them are really gradable either because the quality for our boxes was just really bad. I believe we still have them. We have a 10 for the Mimikyu. So I was actually surprised how low these had stayed for a while. Yeah, we're Glade in a 10. Yeah, we're catching up with some 10s now. Yes, another Mimikyu in a 10. Steelix at a 10. Who's that trainer there? I don't recognize. Steelix in a 10. Just been at the end of that Sun and Moon era, we're opening them. Quality had gotten bad after Hidden Fates. We got a Statland in a 10. Look at that, so quite a few 10s in a row. Happy with this. Steelix in a 9. Alright, well, I had a good run there. Another 10 for the Mimikyu. Alright, I think we're above 5 now for the 10s. The Mimikyus. and a stout landed a 9. If you have time after this, do check out Alec. He'll be streaming here on Spoken City of Stout landing a 9. And we have a Steelix and a 10. This can get tall enough. I can get a plane to fly in this. I'll be fine with this. This keeps getting taller. We have the Dream League box that should be getting broken into. A lot of hits in that set there. I've got a Mimikyu and another 10. I think that's quite good on those Mimikyus. I think those Pikachus and Mimikyus have made this sub almost a 50% 9 return. We're at right now. Start landed a 9. Worth it. Not that I think I'm losing money, but it's a long time to type some money. We've got to start landed a 9. Steelix in a 10. Torkoal in a 9. And a Pikachu in a 9. Ooh, it's got some hair on it. Stoutland in a 9. And Mimikyu in a 9. Another 9 for the Mimikyu. And a 10. Mimikyu for the 9. Another 9 for the Mimikyu. We're on to our last box after these two here. An Excadrill and a 10. I think that's the only second 10 we got for the Excadrill. So we might be capped how many sets we can make up. And a Steelix and a 9. Although I think we're pretty low on 10s for Steelix as well. Everything else we've done pretty well in. Alright, last packs, last ones, last box. 9, Gallade. 9, Gallade. 10, Torkoal. Another 10 for the Weevil. Another 10 for the Piplup. Gallade got a 9. Gallade got a 9. Ah, here's one we haven't seen. Coughing. I'm assuming all these will be coughings now. So we've got a 9 there. Another 9. Gallade that time for a 9. A coughing 9. Piplup and a 9. Alright, down to the last bit. Maybe I haven't seen that many coughings really. We haven't got any 10s in a coffee. Oh, this is definitely not going to get a 10 here. It's going to be an 8. 9. Wow, generous. Here we are, first 10 for the coffee. We need at least 2 more so we can make up 2 PSA 10 sets. That's a 9. That's a 9. Come on, 3 more chances to get 1 more 10. That's a 9. All coughings getting 9 so far. Here we are, here's our second 10. There we are. Cosmic Eclipse coming through. And the last one we have from there is the 9. So you can see the stacks. I might paste them out. But before I do, I want to quickly show off my friend's return. We've got these actually infuriating enough. I'll have to move this over once I see where I'm going. Beep, beep. I have them sequentially graded as well. So I've just sold actually a PSA 10 set of these. It wasn't sequentially graded. I have 4,500. So the Poncho EVs. These will be getting sent off shortly. I'll spend the next 2 hours probably putting them into sleeves like I have here. I just didn't want to do it for this before. I wanted to reveal how the sub went. Use a little EV Umbreon. So yeah, if you have time, go get something to eat. Come back later in an hour and sit down and watch Alec as he breaks into that box, hopefully. And funny enough, we only got one PSA 8 out of that whole sub for the Cosmic. But yeah, the rest of these will be getting into a mystery packs. And will get made up for the next few events that we have. Thank you once again for tuning in. And thank you once for everyone who bought one of the Plasma Bass art sets. That will be sent off express next day or two. Thank you, Courtney. Have a good stream if you're streaming, or if not, tomorrow. See you all.